Howdy Zowdy, Big Beefy Breaker Buddy here with more Binding of Isaac Repentance Plus. You gonna do more Eden streaks? I'm back on. It really won't make too much sense in post. This item sucks, by the way, and at least I got synth oil, so that's some good damage, but and a speed up, in fact. So actually, this item is slightly more useful. It actually helped me kill that enemy there, which is comical. I think I'm coming to a realization. I just don't like modded Isaac. Fiend Folio I haven't been like a big fan of for the most part. The new items are cool, but like there's just like so many enemies and stuff that like just don't feel like designed well. Is like a really harsh way to put it, but it's like they just feel like pointless and bloated. Which is like really harsh. I mean, there's a lot of I keep always trying to like give them like the respect that it's like, hey, they put a lot of effort into it. But then also game crashes, bugs, the sort of stuff that prevents me from enjoying anything tends to be that. Like that's the number one way to make me not enjoy any sort of medium is have it just not work. Fiend Folio definitely has a lot of bugs. It's basically abandoned at this point. They're not going to update it anymore, if the description of it is to lead me to believe. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm not having fun. There's no point to playing it. Half the challenges are literally bugs that break them, or ignore mechanics that are carefully crafted into this game that allow this game to feel so smooth to begin with. Such as enemies not moving the frame that you enter the room, instead of they have this delay before they start moving. Like that's a good little thing that has been designed with intent. But then I was like, okay, let me play this other popular mod, Revelations. They have another version of Fiend, the worst character I've ever seen in a video game. But this one might be worse. So I don't understand. And like a boss fight that's invisible 90% of the time, doesn't take damage 90% of the time, and just has more health than it should. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'm taking the opportunity to take double damage to them. So I don't think I'd like modded Isaac, and I'm just gonna stick to playing the vanilla game. Is ultimately what I'm gonna go to. Because I don't even know if a Revelations video is going to show up on this channel with how little fun I had those two recordings. Which is like, it's just like, I want to just be able to enjoy what I'm doing right now instead of just like suffering, which, you know, suffering is for content, I guess. Having absolutely zero fun is for content. But it's like, dude, I've got one life. Living it playing a fucking miserable experience is not how I envision it. Or one that requires just so much tedium to learn that it's ultimately not satisfying in any way. If I wanted to do that, I'd just go to college. But here we are playing just regular Eden streaks. I have literally just sat not playing this game because I've had modded Isaac enabled for so long that I just didn't even. I was like, well, I'd have to uninstall it. I'd have to uninstall the mods to go back to the streaks and do the part of the game that's like a little more fun for me. Totally should have done devil deals because I have this item that's going to increase my health pool by a dramatic amount. But yeah, no, Isaac has a good health system. Taking 2.5 hearts randomly for no reason because you would expect the black hearts on your health bar to actually be your health bar and not, if you get hit, they become an enemy that also can hurt you. Seems like something like Dead Cells would have done in the beta. And I say that because Dead Cells was my example of a game that just kind of kills you when it was first coming out. Where the hook guys would be like, hey, you've got like, you're like level 15. You found a lot of those upgrade things. and then that enemy shows up and one-shots you at 1,000 health. And I don't know. Okay, so we definitely want that. We're gonna turn those into more keys. Could just turn enemies into more keys, but like I don't want to hear nothing. So anyway, we got stopwatch. Pretty relieved to get stopwatch. I think stopwatch makes this game too easy. It really, I just wanted to have like fun, and I've recorded a lot of games today, and that were either fun until the game was horrible for no reason, just a bad design level, or I was playing modded Isaac, which apparently is just like not fun at all. I've always had this like weird aversion to playing modded stuff like that, which is why I'm trying to break it. Because it feels like a lot of modded stuff just misses the point of like the game design. I guess a good example of that is I was enjoying the Balatro mod I played, but that I haven't really picked back up since I played one round of it. But it's like you have like the developers like carefully crafting this experience, and then you add a Joker that adds like 99 mult minus 2 hand size. Like what it, or like every held in hand face card, all face cards instead of just queens for Shoot the Moon, give 15 mult. So not only is it just better than Shoot the Moon, it's 3 times as effective on a default deck as Shoot the Moon, despite the fact that I don't even need like whatever this item room would be. So it's just 3 times more effective than a card that's already in the game, just based chance-wise. And then on top of that, it gives a bigger benefit than like it does normally. It's not appealing to me to just like be carried through like one item, or like lose because of one stupid mechanics in the thing that we added that exists. So like it just feels like just mods miss the point of the game design in a way that I don't know. It's not like I feel like as somebody who's like never really made a mod like that, I feel like I know the intent of this game very well. Which obviously I feel like people modding this game have that exact same impression. But then, I don't know, man. You forget that enemies don't walk, like, you can't immediately move when you walk into a room. There's a slight delay. Instead of you instantly, like, it's just like, just small things like that. And when as soon as one of those is like not happening, it's just like, it's easy to miss how much intent is put into like most of the stuff in this game. Like Pluto's size down, that's good. Like, oh, moving makes me shoot the shot faster. It carries my momentum. That's pretty good. I guess it's easy to underlook stuff like that until you're the one at the like driver's seat, having to make sure that everything works like that. So I just want to play. I just want to play the game that makes me like happy, man. That's it. I just want to like. I just want to smile. This game does it for me, man. But Isaac's not the only game I do that with. I feel like if I like Oddly enough, I think one of the games that like does it well in terms of like fan-created mod content is Lethal Company. Like there are mods that, because Lethal Company is made to just kind of be like inconvenient, in a like good way. Like, oh, the car sucks. Like the car does kind of suck. so we're gonna gloss over that one. I'm pretty sure that one has caused. I like the car. I don't drive the car very often. I leave that to somebody else. But a lot of things are made to be inconvenient like that on purpose. And then one of the most popular mods is a mod. This is a mod I don't like. Just adds like tornadoes and safes and fucking cranes that instant kill you if you go under them, and it's all this like nonsense. And even if you turn off those fucking cranes, they still kill you. So what's the point of that mechanic being? It's like, I feel like if that was in the normal game, turning it off would turn it off, you know? You don't have to like make it up. I should take that pill. You know what channel this is. Bombs are key. I actually do not want any more Eternal Hearts. Thank you very much. But then there are a lot of like mods that add just enemies and stuff like that that really feel like they fit in the game. None of these like, I touched you and you're in a dimension and I wasted your time. Haha, just kill me if you're gonna like do that, please. And Lethal Company, don't like put me in a dimension and make me want to put the controls down. Because it's cool once and then it's just annoying after that. But like enemies like the locker, some of the like SCP ones, even like Boombas. I feel like Boombas is a pretty popular mod. Just a fucking landmine that's a Roomba and it just runs, like that makes sense to me. Like that feels like it fits in the game. But the inconvenience thing I was explaining is just like it adds like this same mod adds fucking tornadoes that makes certain maps just unplayable. Like you cannot progress if the tornado spawns in the wrong spot, and that literally just feels like the exact same thing I'm mentioning. The developer of said mod does not understand the intent of the game, and literally making it inaccessible is something that would have been in the drawing board. Realize it's not good, and then just not done it. So it's just been a lot of that sort of feeling for mods in general. So I don't know. I feel Revelations seems good. I think I just fought the worst boss I could have. That enemies in Isaac tend to just not be invulnerable for any period of time. I kind of want to just like take this and make every shot explode, because it might sound funny. Most enemies in this game don't have an invincibility period. But for good reason, because they just kind of waste your time. And in fact, I'm thinking about it right now. My least favorite enemy in this game by default are the grubs, which have an invincibility time. They waste your time. I think they go against the timer in the game entirely, and you see them too frequently that they aggravate me. So here's a boss that just does that. And you took the option to take double damage to said boss when they are effectively... Not only do they have a lot of health to begin with, but you are now... Let's try to not lose this item here. So not only do I decide to take double damage for the reasons in Revelations is you can put self-imposed challenges to gain currency at the end of the floor to get good items. But this enemy just decides to have just an insanely large health bar that even when it's in its stun state, you're shooting it and it only does 1/8 of its health. I just don't vibe with that, man. feels like it's not understanding the game. And you know what? That's fine. Sometimes I guess I just have too high of standards with how the game normally plays that when 5 times molt -2 hand sizes in the game that I can be like, oh wow, that's so broken. I don't have to play the game anymore. I'm too like stern on how the game is designed to even want something stupid like that. Like overpowered borderline. Hand size doesn't matter when you're getting 5 times molt. It's just weird. Is that a weakness on me? I don't think I care. I'm gonna do what I like, and what I like is eating streaks. This basically has just been like, guy complains about Isaac modded as if he has to play them, which I literally don't. Knowing that I'm just like I've had 2 of 2 and I just don't even want to try like a 3rd at this point. It's kind of freeing. You saw Jar. You know what? I'm gonna go with Dio is really good though. A little Hushy I like.
The fool.
Can't believe we're in the world where we go for a little Hushy there. So how's this run been? Basically, it's been like easy enough for me to just like rant about like things that don't matter in the grand scheme of the cosmos.
Judgment.
I guess we will use this item to traverse the level quicker. Yeah, it was just the box of friends. You know what? I kind of want more than this, because then I could have 2 Hushis. Yeah, the run, a lot of good items. Our damage is already at 7, and we have piercing, so we're effectively just like as strong as you could ever want to be in this game. Max health, 6 like red hearts, like a stopwatch again, just kind of makes this game super easy. It's like refreshing to a degree. I am excited to get more runs that are a little more difficult, because I feel like the game is a lot more interesting. But it's like, not who even watches these, honestly, to like completion. I feel like most people don't. I've got like maybe 1 or 2 people. But also Isaac is like the worst performing thing on my channel by far now, so like there's like no incentive to even play this game, which is good. Not that I'm making like good content, I'm just fucking sitting here playing a video game, who cares? Our time is precious. I can see why people don't want to just sit here and watch me play a 10-year-old game at this point. So... But it's just what I want to do, so I'm gonna do it. And rather than having no fun, I'll try to have some fun. Like, here's a good example of how horribly Isaac performs on my channel now. The most recent Isaac recording I think I've uploaded is me playing Fiend Folio, and I'm doing the Frog Challenge. 2 views. I think 0 watch time. We're actually no, we're gonna look at this. Yeah, two views, 0.0 hours watch time. That means somebody clicked on it, clicked off instantly. So no point to having that even like on the channel. I could delete it and it would have the same impact. It's just like how it's how the landscape of like online entertainment basically is. It's very short form content. This is not short form content. And, you know, that's what it is. I don't like making short form content. The amount of effort you have to put into do a 15-second video that you're not proud of is actually ridiculous. So I already have other things I have to focus my time on too. 5 hours a day to make fucking 15 seconds of nothing is certainly not it. So yeah, it's just how it's been feeling recently. But again, it's just like, yeah, obviously if you're not finding value in watching like a 30-minute video of somebody just like sitting here rambling about why modded Isaac sucks, like obviously makes sense. Again, our time is precious here on planet Earth. And when you're older, you have less time in the world, you're probably working a job. Multiple, maybe, if you're in this fucked up economy. And it just sucks. It just sucks sometimes, but you really don't have time to do the things you enjoy the most. I'm unfortunately in a well, I'm fortunately in a situation where I can just try to enjoy myself for a little bit. So yeah, I'm getting like dire, like just like sad right now. Not like dire, but like reflective. It's like, man. Could just like have a good day. And you know what, Isaac, sometimes that's my good day. I don't need any modded Isaac to try to pretend that it knows what my good day is. When in reality, my good day is getting something funny like piercing shot, super shot, fire mind super tears that pierce. I think I already said piercing shot in that same sentence, but you know what? Who cares? The point is, I'm having fun. Unless that eyeball hits me, then I was gonna make a joke. Actually, the fun stops as soon as I get hit. I use the world card because I was expecting to have a map this floor. And yeah. I don't really have anything else I even want to talk about. I've been recording a lot today. And this has been the only one that's been remotely fun. So like that's been recording today. Really fun Peglin run until you get to a room I've never seen before that is not fun at all. Playing two of the least fun characters I've ever played in a video game. And then fighting one of the least fun bosses I've ever fought in a video game. And all of that was Isaac modded. And Peglin. So yeah, I'm just happy to be able to just play this game again, you know? So I'm gonna try to play, and now you're gonna do the middle attack here, and I'm gonna... You have a lot of health. So imagine this boss 5 times worse on the second floor of the game with no items. That was my experience. I'm glad they're clumping up, because that means I'm just gonna piercing shot delete them. That's a lot of troll bombs. You're still shooting bombs. I feel like I'm not doing that much damage, honestly. And I really don't think I am. At least to individual enemies. Like, Groups, easy. Oh yeah, I need more of these, like, these bombs to proc. Honestly. Meme item, but it's good, because it's gonna actually do a lot of damage. That also did a lot of damage. Like, bombs do a lot of damage in this game. I was gonna say the name of the game to extra emphasize the fact that they do damage. But you know what? I'm better than that. I've made that joke like too much. I will not improve. I will continue to make that joke because to me, it's funny to me. I thought the game crashed for a second. I'm gonna be honest. I think one of those bombs hit the boss. You're really just trying to shoot me with lasers. We have stopwatch. Kind of forgot I had stopwatch, I'm gonna be honest. It's like a snooze fest kind of level with that. Little Hushy blocks tears. When standing still, Little Hushy blocks tears? Yeah, okay. That's not bad. I actually didn't know that about Little Hushy. I was thinking more like Little Hushy does the whole DVD thing and then bounces around and then you use those bounces. I don't want to go and fight that boss. I want to actually just go and use the chest. That would have been horrifying if that had happened. So bad. Basically nothing I really even want there. It's fine. Just like, we have a good run. All four of those chests being mediocre to bad doesn't really matter to me. I like want to take a nap, dude. Like, maybe I should just take a shower after this one. Today is my off day. It's Sunday. Sunday is the I don't do anything day. It's my relaxation day. Yesterday was a lot of cleaning maintenance work, going through like 200 clips of my like, I've been sitting on a bunch of clips for videos that I just haven't wanted to sort because I've been drawing instead. So, and then I realized, hey, oh, my hard drive is like almost full. There are like large game installs on there, but like a good way to get rid of some of that space is to actually like do something with all those video files I have just using data on my computer. Tears down is unfortunately a situation I'm not too keen on. However, didn't even lower my stat, it's too high. So that's what I did yesterday. I moved a bunch of bricks. Not too many, but like probably like 12, not 12, 6, half of that. Big blocks. Family member. We had bricks sitting in our backyard that we aren't using. Family member was like, "Hey, I'll use them," and then that was the end of that. Go ahead and take them. They're just keep taking up space. Yeah, I'm like burnt out after these fucking shitty Isaac recordings. Not this one. This one's been fun, but like, I'm like mentally like, I'm spent already. And I don't think I got another one in me, unfortunately. Okay, that's a funny hit. Mega Fatty caused one of my tears to go back into my direction, and then it landed, and then it did the explosion, and that caused me to get hit.
Speed up.
Well played. I do have respect for something like that. At least when I'm not playing Lost. When I'm playing Eden, like, you have a health bar, so, like, you know, you're actually able to anticipate taking damage, spending health on certain things, you know, the usual risk-reward-esque stuff that this game is well known for. Does that have to be the Curse of the Lost fucking 4 times? By the way. Where's my map? It's not even the Curse of the Lost. It's just like Stage API needing to restart or something like that. I haven't had a map this whole time, have I? Stage API, you gotta... really gotta be like that. There's a good example of Isaac modded. Stage API just can't see my map because it adds custom icons to the map, so they got to do some weird workaround that breaks the game. You uninstall it, you need to restart your game to even be able to see the map again. And you know what? We didn't even need a map this whole time. I can't even... I just don't even care. Just let me go take a shower. As soon as I take this shower, I'm gonna feel refreshed. I'm just gonna keep shooting these guys until they eventually get deleted from the game. Do this boss fight. There you go. I'm gonna keep dropping bombs like any of these are gonna hit this boss. Yeah, there's that one in that direction. Oh, you teleported on the one that might have hit you. There you go, there's one hitting you. Walked a little too far into that one. Just die. Alright, it's shower time. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. Check my links in the description. I'll see you in the next one. Maybe. I don't know. Nobody watches these.